Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I am your host, Big E. Welcome to the beautiful area of Lost Funk. We're taking it down to Funky Town this season, which is season number 3 for us here on the channel. Our very first season. I think it was quite a successful season. But I gotta say, the final episode was unexpected. We had some strange happenings. Well, basically, we're unsure what happened with the first season. We think it was aliens. That's all I'll say. It was aliens, bro. The whole town was destroyed, devastated. Our subscribers who lived on Subscriber Island were airlifted to safety. Everybody else died. Our second season was a custom kind of sandbox creative Let's Play. That was going fairly well. We did a lot of different things. We had some waterfalls. We had some mountain villages. All kinds of cool stuff were happening over there. And that came to an end just recently. Because of a massive update, I guess. And basically most everything in the game had broken for me. All of my custom assets and roads and things like that. So we just sort of ended that one. And here we are in Season 3, playing on a map made by a content creator. It goes by the name of Owl. He's got a lot of wonderful, beautiful assets. This is called Los Demonios. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but something like that. I have renamed it Lost Funk. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. So last we got some fires raging. Our people are on it. People are on it. We got our fire trucks. They're covering the deal here. Anyway, last episode. Let me pause here. We kind of rounded out the little budding, our first little neighborhood here. It's called Chester Hills for now, and I'm doing back-to-back episodes. So I did ask if anybody had a name for this place, but I've not seen it in the comments because it's literally the same. I just finished recording, and I'm recording a new episode. I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying to get caught up, basically, so I haven't seen it yet. So we're going to leave it for now. Anyway, we put in this lovely little cemetery and park area over here. I kind of like this. This has a Southwestern feel to me. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how that turned out. We have our little industry area over here, and we kind of rounded out the neighborhood. And I think we're going to kind of call this a neighborhood, and we're going to move on, do something else. I'm not going to go crazy and try to fill in every square inch. We're going to leave some open areas. We may do a water feature or something out here. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, while I was doing the cutscene, you know, the amazing intros that I do. Did you miss this? You almost tuned out, didn't you? You're like, well, if Big E's not on camera, I ain't watching, bro. That's okay. I'm right here. That's right. I have the same shirt on because it's back-to-back episodes for me. Anyway, while I was doing the recording of the little... I do those at the end of each episode. I should do them at the beginning because I'm sure you guys have noticed. So the beginning of this episode... Or the beginning of last episode, you saw this graveyard. You're like, hey, what is this? I don't remember that. It's because we put it in during the episode. I should do them first, but I don't because I'm not a good YouTuber. Anyway, while I was doing that, we hit a new milestone. We did hit Busy Town. 4,200 people. This thing popped up. We've got oil specialization now if we want. We've got some new policies, which I never mess with. We've unlocked most of the other roads now, which is great. The tree-lined roads and the grass roads. Kind of cool. We also unlocked a hospital. We have an oil power plant, so we have different options for our energy production here. This is a lot cleaner. Well, it's not a lot cleaner, but it's a little bit more efficient. And then we have some, we've got some other stuff. We've got fire helicopter depot, all this you can see. Where we have fire station, police headquarters, community pool. Probably going to throw some of this stuff in. Warehouses I've never really messed with. I've not really messed with warehouses. Anyway, let's close that out. So let's take a quick look here. Let's unpause. Doing on electricity. So we have 2 coal power plants, as you can see, but we are near capacity here. So the oil, as you can see, it's compared to the coal power plant, it's 50 noise pollution and 50 ground pollution. This is only slightly better. It causes just slightly less ground pollution. But look at the power output. This is 120 megawatts. This thing only puts out 40. So we can afford one, and we are going to put one in. So here's the thing. I'm going to pause the game. If I put an oil power plant in, just like the coal power plants, they're actually having to import the coal because we don't have it set up. We don't have it zoned in and all that, and that doesn't have a specification. But if we look at our natural resources, we've got a little bit of ore right here, but that doesn't really work for us. Now, I think I have the setting in the game turned on where it's unlimited, so if I decided to do like a fertile land here for some unknown reason, we could just, it would be continuous. By default, I think it's turned off, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go into options under your gameplay, actually, is it in here? It might not even be in here. Am I going to find what I'm looking for? It's not in here. It's in another setting in the main menu, I think. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. But I have it turned on, I'm pretty sure. So it's not a big deal. We're already importing, but I just wanted to kind of point that out. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch up one of these buildings. And I hate to just kind of delete one of these. It's such a waste. But I want to see if I can get the oil plant. What are we doing? Electricity. How big is the footprint? Okay, so I can get it in here. I think this is what I want. Now, if I was smart, I would place this down here somewhere. I think this is better. For trucks coming in, they can make the delivery, and then they can head right back out. Would that be ideal? I'm going to put it right there. So this actually did need to be moved. Move that back. I'm going to unpause. I think that'll work, and especially if I made this one way. It's something I talked about but didn't do. If I made this... Oh, this damn landfill. Okay, never mind. You can say we could create a one-way. So you can see this comes in. This is an inlet. This is an inlet, free side of the road. We could have them come in, make a delivery, make this one way, and then they can go out this way. This is the out for both of the sides of the highway. We'll just leave it like that. Now, if we check our electricity, it should be good to go. We can even get rid of the coal. I think we're just going to leave it for now because it's kind of a waste of money. So that should carry us for quite a while. This is a filthy, filthy area. And we also put in this, like I was saying, we put in this little access for industry trucks, which is ideal. So they're no longer cutting through the neighborhood over here. They're no longer running, you know, if you're out visiting your loved one here, you don't have industry trucks flying by, throwing their Kentucky Fried Chicken wrappers out or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's do some expanding. We have a very high demand for industry or offices. We're not going to put offices in yet. We can't actually unlock them until we hit a population of 6,500 anyway. So, our unemployment rate is not that bad. It's not that good either. We can purchase another square. We have these two. What I could do... What could I do? I think we're going to have to focus a little bit on the industry right now, unfortunately. I could make another area over here. I kind of hate having it so close to the water. But I don't really want to purchase another tile. I mean, if I was going to purchase a tile, ideally it would be this one so I could have access to the train track, which is not that big of a deal right now. It really isn't. So I think... I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do this. We're just going to grab this one. 5,800. We got 100K almost now. We're making like 3,600 bucks a week. And then we'll grab this one next. And eventually we'll get out here and do something with the train track. It's not that big of a deal right now, honestly. But now, so this allows me to expand the little industry area right here. Let's check on water real quick. Okay, so we're going to have to do something about this. Let's actually be proactive. I'll create another water pumping station. We'll just put it in line here. Should be more than enough. And then another sewage output right into the sea. Beautiful. The otters and shit love it. Otters and sea turtles, they can't drink this up fast enough. They're just bathing in here. They're just like, yes. Oh, another one, bro. What is that, raw sewage? Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, sea creatures. Okay, funny boy. Let's go ahead and expand this. Because we've got a pretty high demand. And I want to keep on top of jobs. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on that. What was that, E? Jobs? Yeah, jobs. That should be plenty. You know, we may as well do this. We'll just block this on in here. We'll fill this in. There we are. Are we piped in? Nope. Let's pipe in, and let me redo the water pipes here because this is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to redo some of this wonkiness that I put in. It's not very efficient, the way that they're lined up here. Not very efficient at all. In fact, this is absolutely horrible. It's okay. I'm going to stick to my guns, and we're going to try to stay under the roads no matter how efficient. There's a way to plan out your roads so that when you lay these water pipes in, the overlap is perfect. I don't know how to do it because I'm not a good YouTuber. I don't know how to do it. That one we can connect there. Okay. We'll unpause. Industry. Get zoned. Get zoned. There we are. We'll do that. This is going to fill in fairly quickly. Let's just we'll just take it up to here. Which is near Funky Town. It's actually in Funk Town. Yeah. Should I have named it Lost Funky? Should this be Lost Funky? What am I doing, Lost Funk? What a noob. Lost Funky. Now I've got to change the title and everything in the the playlist. It needs to be funky. Does it not? It needs to be Lost Funky. So that's going to fill in quite rapidly. Keep an eye over here. As I was saying before in the first episode, if you put too many of these close together, what happens is the water will it'll dip down. It'll suck too much water up. I've seen it happen, and the pumps will actually suck dry. It's a kind of a cool little thing that decision they made. Maybe they did. Maybe it's just water physics doing that. Maybe it's something unplanned, but I don't know. These look pretty cool though. These pumping stations. It looks pretty neat. I'm surprised they don't need like a road or path access, and you can get creative and detailed and say, yeah, I want a service road for anybody who might be coming over here servicing these things, you know. You can do that. Anyway, that should eat up the demand for the industry. And we have to think about, we have a little demand for commercial. Let me look at where we have our commercial pockets. This might not be a bad place for commercial. I should have maybe left this open here. I'm going to leave that open. I was talking about this right here for commercial. This is the main drag. We've got a commercial pocket. We got some shopping down here. Let's throw houses in here. We'll fill that in. And we'll have a little store. We'll have a strip of stores right next to the dog park. Do I want anything in there? I don't think I do. You know what I want in here? I want a lovely tree. I feel like I'm seeing new trees now. I don't remember seeing all these trees before. I don't remember seeing these trees. This is something you would not see. This is something you would see. This is a dog park. Where did I put my zoning? I'll tell you what, let's just do that. Let's we'll mix this up a little bit. It looks a little bit strange. We'll just put 1. Where are my, I'm seeing new trees. I wonder if I unlocked. Maybe I unlocked new stuff. I don't know. We could decorate. I guess we can't decorate too much. What do these flowering ones look like? These aren't too bad. I'll just kind of make this area look a little bit nicer. Yeah, I think I obviously unlocked. Well, this is something you would definitely see. Some stuff like this. Maybe when we hit that milestone, we unlocked a few new trees, because I don't remember seeing this stuff before. But I like it. I do like it. Okay. So now I want to put some of this. Let's actually put some of this around our schools here. I kind of like these. We'll put some of these on the corner, and then we'll put some larger trees in between. Kind of make like kind of a border, maybe. Now I can't actually find... What did I use over here? What were these? I'll use my picker tool. What are these? Eastern cottonwood. Probably not what you'd see. Well, I kind of like them just because they're... I don't know. They look kind of scraggly and bushy. Whatever that might mean. Okay. Alright. Got a little distracted there. So, industry demand has been met for now. Let's think about another area. It's hard to kind of move off to another area, but I think we're going to do it. Yeah, we have all this to work with. We can create a whole nother, a little deal over here. I can create my own... Well, how could I do this? What I could do... This is going to be upgraded. I should probably do this sooner than later with this road right here. The problem is it breaks all of my commercial, which I really dislike. Could I... Interesting. Now, hold on now. So, I can't move these by default in the default game. I can move them with the Move It tool. Upgrade all of this. This actually doesn't work, does it? It does not work very well. It's one of the things I should have planned for, but kind of didn't. I mean, I knew this was going to be Main Street. The problem is if I move these, so I was thinking internally, if I move each one of these just somewhere over here, upgrade the road and try to put them back, I think they will take out these buildings back here. But that's kind of what I want. I do want this to flow through. That way we can have this larger, I guess we'll call this a collector road. Maybe not an arterial, I don't know. I'm not even sure I know the difference. But then another neighborhood back here. It would take some time. I might do a little time lapse right here. I'm going to leave it paused. Let's see if I can do this, first of all. Yeah, so I can just move these. The problem is, I don't know if they will retain their status. They should, right? This feels a little bit crazy doing this. I'm just going to do it. Let's see what happens here. And I don't even think I'm going to time lapse. Let's just try oh, that's actually a medical clinic, I think. I just moved. It is. Or something. I'm going to move all these over. We'll test it on this road here to see what it looks like. I've never tried this before. I have never tried this. So if I do this and upgrade, you'll see it breaks. Okay. This actually might work, man. And it was 4x4. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, it was the end of the list. So can I just move this stuff back? I don't know if it'll actually work. The clinic, I feel like, was in here. Let me see what happens if I put this stuff back in here. I feel like it's going to break. Like, I don't feel like it's going to work. We'll see. Let's see what happens. And these are definitely not where they were. They aren't. I feel like these are going to break. I feel like these are not going to work at all. It's not that big of a deal. If it doesn't work, I could just... We have a demand for commercial. Boy. Oh, they're backwards. These went on the bottom. Fuck. Alright, you know what? What is this? What the hell kind of view is that? Let's just do this. I'll just delete all this. I kind of hate doing it. I mean, not really. I don't, if I'm being honest, I don't care too much. I'm just going to break all this. Give me the road. We'll just upgrade. I do have the commercial zones still there, as you can see. What is that? Like, you ain't getting rid of me. We'll zone that back in. It just makes more sense. And it's all 3x3. I guess I could leave them 3x3. It's fine. And as a matter of fact, let's just take that out. We'll leave that one like that. Do I want 3x3 here too? Maybe? Just kind of even it up? Let's do that. It's not the best, but fortunately, so I shouldn't have to do that again because I have this access to this road now. So any main streets I create in the future, I can just have this bigger road. This is kind of what you want. Although having this median here is kind of a downside because cars can't cross over. They can make U-turns, which isn't that big of a deal. So on a road like this, it wouldn't be ideal to have like a clinic on this side of the road because people coming this way can't cross. They have to come all the way down and make a U-turn. It creates kind of extra traffic in your city. Now, what we are going to see here is lights all the way down, and I don't really want lights. We're just going to put stop signs here. I mean, maybe you would see traffic lights here, but I just don't like how the game uses them. That should be the only. And this is the only time this happens. When you have a larger road into a local road like this, two different roads, the game will automatically, in my experience, put a stoplight. And this wonkiness here, I could fix, but I would have to I'd have to download a mod. I think we're going to upgrade that to fix that crosswalk. That is a little bit stupid. That is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. We don't need a light there, and I'm going to leave that open. Now, that could be upgraded as well, but I don't think I'm going to mess with it. We'll just leave it one way for now. What I can do is come in here. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have I need to get my Traffic President edition. So let me show you what I'm using here. We're playing vanilla style in the regards that we don't have any custom assets. No, we don't have everything unlocked. We have to unlock and reach milestones, and we don't have unlimited money. I'm playing with Move It, Find It, Picker, and Bob for right now. I also have the no power lines needed, which is wonderful. You don't have to run power lines all over the place. If you put something, it's just powered up. You still have to have enough power. That still works the same. You just don't have to have the utility poles, which I love. So is that stuff filling back in? It is filling back in. It's not a total disaster. And hopefully that doesn't mess up the economy too much. What's our employment rate looking like? We are 18%. We're actually more than we were. We were at 17. Pretty high. Pretty high. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. And this is kind of what... This kind of is confusing to me. So we have a high unemployment rate, and you have people here saying, well, what is he saying? Wait, did I choose the wrong thing? I did. Not enough workers. So this just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really get this sometimes. They have 3 of 16, and the unemployment rate is high. So the game, the way it balances out sometimes doesn't really make sense. You would think if there's a high unemployment rate, okay, so I can see stuff being filled up. Maybe people will come over here and get jobs. But that does happen where you have a high unemployment rate, and then you look at your buildings like, we don't have enough workers. Like, well, what do you want me to do about it, man? I don't know. Anyway, let's roll on here. Also, we unlocked, when we hit this milestone, I think I may have covered this. We hit Busy Town, so we have some specializations. I think I did cover this in last episode. Let's just check really quick. Electricity is good. Water is good. Our garbage processing, the landfill usage, it's, well, it's 77% full, which means that's going to be a problem really soon. So we're going to have to do something about that. Unfortunately, what I'll probably have to do in the short term is we have this recycling center, but they're just not that efficient. They really aren't. It does produce a little bit of electricity with these. You can see down there. I think it does. Is this the one? Well, maybe this is not the one. One of these, it may have been a custom asset I had. It actually produces a little bit of electricity. But I think what we might have to do is put another one of these in here. I hate doing it, but knowing that I have the Move It tool, I can get rid of this if I want, but that'll kind of resolve that for right now. And hospital, let's look at healthcare. We have no sick citizens. We only have the one clinic we do. We're going to need another hospital. And I'll tell you what, we could put in a small clinic. I think the small clinic will suffice. Let's put in a little small medical clinic over here for these people. We don't want to neglect these people. I don't want to put it in the park. I feel like down here to kind of balance out. Let's see if I can put something in. That seems like a pretty good place. We only take out one resident there. We'll do that. And okay, so pretty well covered. Death care, we just... Oh, what are we doing here? Okay, plenty. We're good to go with death care. Child care, this is something I've not typically messed with, but it is a thing. So this is our seniors and children. We have nobody sick. I'm not exactly sure how this works, honestly, how the elder care and death care works. I don't know if you have a child care building. Well, let's see what it says. Increases birth rate within the city's radius and offers health services. It creates a health benefit. Okay, I didn't know it actually increased the birth rate. And this extends the lifespan of the elderly. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to mess with this right now. I think we're just going to leave that. I don't know if that throws the balance out of whack. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't really understand how it works, so we're going to avoid it. I think we're okay here. We're okay with fire coverage. Police station, we have one here and one here. Although I feel like this needs to move. Let's move this one over here. I feel like this needs to be balanced out a little bit more. Let's move it. Well, it's not really a big move, is it? This one's here. Let's move this here. Don't give me frowny faces. Okay. Jails, that's what I just worked on. That's fine. Let's look at our elementary schools. We're plenty of capacity. We have 600 and only 294 availability eligible. So as long as this is in the green, you're good to go. High school, we're covered. We haven't unlocked university yet. We unlock that at 6,500. We have a lot of people eligible. So we'll get that in when we can. And I think the city is too small. Well, this neighborhood's, we don't need a bus route right now, I don't think. And you can see our parks, the way they're covering. Dog parks are a sure thing. You cannot go wrong. However, this area right here, I think what we're going to do... This seems like this would be a wonderful place. Does this increase land value? It should, right? Like, if you look at the dog park, it says... Oh, it actually doesn't say. I thought it used to say it would increase land value. So I guess both of these do. Let's put in a big park right here. And we can bob this if we want. This kind of... I feel like this just kind of flows together. And I want to change... We're going to Alt-B this. We're going to use our bob mod. And we're going to change these alders to... Can I remember what those other ones are called? Maybe if I see it. They're called Eastern Cottonwoods. We're going to change those. Save it. And what are these? Little ones we're going to change to bushes, I think, here. I don't know if you guys can hear. Let's use those. The dog barking outside. It's my neighbor's dog. Lady. I've talked about Lady before. Lady barks the moment she is let out the back door. Their backyard faces the side of this house, which is kind of my front door. It's a little bit weird. That dog drives me absolutely crazy. I don't know what kind of dog it is. It's a little dog. Oh, look at this. We're just not covered right there. Boy, that dog... They've gotten better about it, but sometimes that dog will be out there for hours. Just... It really, really bothers me. It's so bad, like, I can't even go out. I've got, like, a little patio out there with some tables and chairs. And when I first moved in here, I would go out there. I've got a little lantern to just kind of chill. Not doable. She's just so aggressive, scratching and bouncing on the fence. There's a plastic fence that separates the yards. Like, I can't take my guitar out there and strum on the guitar. I can't even have my door open. She hears me inside my own house and barks. It's really kind of ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not gonna... Let's not go... Let's just stop right there before I get aggravated. Anyway, yeah, what were we doing? We were kind of checking everything here. I feel like we need something up this way. I don't know. That is in the radius. You can see this dog park right here. It's in the radius. So I don't know why it's not quite as effective. But let's put another dog park in here. You can't go wrong with the dog parks. They have amazing coverage. Let's put one in right here. We'll get these houses kind of... we'll get the land value up is what that does. You see immediately? See all those houses turning blue? Good stuff. We could use one on this side. We could use one on this side. Do we want one on this side? I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. So this area right here, you see it's coming down, getting closer to the highway. What are we going to do? Do I like the trees I put in here? Kind of. Not really. What I really want, where is the... Hold on, can I find... What is this grass? Whoops, what is that called? It's called Tall Grass Cluster. Let's Alt-B this again. I want to change these to Tall Grass Cluster. Can I find... Right there? That's it. Save that. Yeah, that feels better. Also, there was another thing I was using. I think we put them over here by the school. These. What are these called? This is why I love this picker tool. These are called palm plants. Those are also quite nice. They fit very well. We could change them to palm plants. I think the palm plants might be a little bit too big. We'll leave the grass clusters there. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to make a path? We could make a custom path around here. This could be a whole little park out here with a little water feature. I feel like maybe that would be nice. Let's actually... Let's do that. I'm going to ignore the demands right now, and we're going to go on. Let's use our path here. Let's create a custom little thing in here, man. We'll turn all this off. We'll turn the guidelines off. We'll use the freeform tool. We'll take it right from this crosswalk, and we're going to freeform some paths in here. Not too close to the highway. And we'll decorate this. Bring this around like that. We'll tie these in to the houses back there. And I think this particular path, yeah, you can tie right into it. I do like that. Not all you can't do this with all of the parks, but some of them you can. You can tie just like that. You can tie it right in. Kind of neat. And we'll go back to the freeform tool here. Say, does it not like that? We'll tie that in right there. And we'll have a few more. Let's come connect it like that. And I also want to connect some of these. I guess we need the straight tool here, perhaps. Do that. We'll have a path this way. Okay. And we want a path here. Let's see if I can make that happen. Surely I can. Of course I can. I got skills. Skills to pay them bills. Okay. I like that. I do like that. Now we can decorate this. We can put a little water feature in. Where do I want to put the water feature? I'm not sure yet. We're going to line that with trees. I feel like this area right here. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to pause the game because I'm going to be messing with water. So we want to use the Shift Terrain tool. Oh boy, I don't have my... Oh boy. I don't have my tools here, so this is going to be a potential problem. Oh, it's actually... Wow. Okay, it's a little bit easier with this. Now, apparently I don't have the thing turned on. We don't want this too deep, so I want to take it down to that level. Then we're going to use the Level Terrain tool. What you do is you right-click at the lowest point, then you left-click and hold down both, and then you can move and kind of shape. Let's increase the intensity over here. I'm not used to this vanilla brush. Oh, it looks like... Fortunately, I think I have this stuff... Oh, it is costing me. You can see the landscape cost. It is costing me money to do this. You can turn this stuff off. Well, I think I have unlimited soil thing turned on, but it does cost a little bit of money, which is fine. Not that big of a deal. That's not very deep, is it? It doesn't really need to be very deep. Oh, I don't have my water thing, man. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't do this, can I? I don't have the... I either don't have access to it, or I don't have... maybe it's a mod, or... Yeah. It's not going to be in here. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for now. I'm so used to the mods I was playing with. There's a water feature tool. I don't remember what it's called, but it's usually over here. You can place a water source. We'll leave it for right now. We'll just continue decorating here. So let's see. What do we want along the front here? I think I'm going to want these. Give me whatever these are. Can't remember. Let's do some decorating here. Maybe we want... I tell you what. I think we're going to want larger trees there. We're going to put some of these kind of at the corners here. Maybe trail markers? I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense. I'll put some up here. Yeah. I'm digging this. Digging it, I am. One of the things I love doing in this game. It's like this just kind of little decorations. I don't know if you'd actually... Having obstructed views at intersections, probably not a design thing. I don't think like a city planner would do that. I don't know. I'm not a city planner. But I feel like that probably wouldn't be a thing. We're going to mix it up. I'm going to spread these out a little. And then we're going to do some different stuff. Maybe some... I meant to get some cactus. Cactus, I don't know how you would say it. From the workshop, but I haven't done it yet. Because I did back-to-back episodes, but I was planning to. So we're going to put some stuff in here, and maybe I can... we could create like a park area right here. I do have the park thing, the DLC, which is here, and which would allow people to come into this area. City Park, is this what I want? I think this is what I want. See if I can remember how to do this. Oh, I don't have any of this stuff unlocked yet. How do I unlock this? This isn't unlocked? Okay, I guess I can't do that yet. Oh, this is interesting. I can put some of this stuff. How big is this? Look at that. You want a basketball court right there? What is that? I feel like tennis courts might work better in here. Oh, it takes that out, though. All right, we won't do that. What about plazas? I have a couple. Okay, the plaza fits actually nicely right there. Kind of cool, I guess. So, people won't really use this unless they have a reason to. I don't know that I can put anything back here that would make people want to come back here. You know, there has to be an attraction, and not many things in the game that well, none of the things in the game I have unlocked yet I can place on a path, but we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it for now. Let's get let's decorate in here. Now, for here, I guess I wouldn't mind doing some of these types of trees in here. It is kind of a desert tropical reason. Well, I mean, we could say it is. This is a custom designed park, so it wouldn't be unusual to see, you know, the city came in and planted some palm trees in here. Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't want anything in here. So this is gonna be a water feature. That is gonna be a water feature in there. And I'll figure out how to do that. I'm not actually sure how to do that yet. Maybe it's a mod. I don't know. It seems like it might be. Maybe I just haven't unlocked something yet. I don't actually know. Okay, so we've got all this. Let's do we'll do some ground clutter in here. Let me see. Look at these. Oh, this is what I want. I want this little vegetation. I like, oh, so I need anarchy. Anarchy is something I'm probably going to be putting on as well. It allows you to overlap stuff and do a whole bunch of neat stuff. But I like putting, I mean, I know these are palm trees. You probably wouldn't have foliage underneath of them, but I kind of like the way that it looks. It looks kind of natural and, you know, kind of cool. Little rough spots here. Yeah. A few more here. A few more patches along the road. Not quite in the path. I don't know. Maybe they did this on purpose. Maybe this is landscaped to look this way. You know? You know? Okay, calm down, sir. Okay, we can put some of this in here too. What would that look like? We got different options. Oh, that's really thick stuff. We've got some lighter stuff. This looks kind of cool. Just a little detail, you know? Bob Ross would say a happy little bush. Happy little patch of scrub brush. I doubt Bob Ross ever said a happy little patch of scrub brush. If you have any Bob Ross fans, they would probably know if he ever said that. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to go on YouTube right now, or Twitch. Twitch, they have a 24-hour Bob Ross channel. They do replays of the man. I gotta tell you though, I've watched Bob Ross quite a lot. It's just kind of something cool to keep on. The guy has great vibes. But I'll tell you what, if you watch that guy long enough, there are some episodes there, that guy, you kind of pick up on like subtle hints of some darkness to that guy. I don't know if anybody else has ever really noticed that, but some of the things he has said, you know, I wouldn't say it's unusual or anything. It's just kind of like not even dark sarcasm. I don't even really know how to word it, but yeah, and I like that. You know, I like that. Anyway, this area is looking pretty damn cool. People will not walk through here. People will maybe take the path to get here, but they won't walk back here because there's really nothing to do until I can figure out, until we unlock the park area. But I kind of like that in front of the city. It looks kind of nice. It looks way nicer than seeing buildings lining the road. But yeah, what are we doing on time? 45 minutes in. Let's unpause the game. All right, well, I guess what we need to think about now is throw some more. Let's throw a little bit of more. Sound like Clubber Lang from Rocky. Got a lot of more for you, Balboa. A lot of more. Let's throw a little bit more industry in here, and then we're going to think about where we're going to have our next neighborhood. I should take care of that. I don't really want to get it too close to here. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay, I'm outside of the pollution zone here. I got to keep an eye on this. These are water inlets. So you can see the line. I think we're safe here, but we're going to have to keep an eye. If you get your industry too close here, it will suck up pollution and feed it to your citizens, and everybody will be sick. But I think we're okay. I could also move these across. In fact, that's probably what I should do. Let me do that right now. I just don't want to take any chances. I'm going to move these over here. Let's just do it, and then I'll just relocate the water pipes here. So what we'll do... I don't want to tie these together. I guess we'll just do that. That works. Yeah, no, I feel better. Want to make sure that goes... Hello? Oh, I'm paused. It's like, is that gonna work? Yeah, there it goes. These should light up. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I feel better now. So let's think about expanding, because our residential demand, as you can see, is pretty high. But I think we're going to call this an area, a neighborhood, I guess is how I should word it. Let's take that down. Where? Funky Town. And we have not zoned this in purposely because I think I'm going to try to put a specialization on this in the future. I don't know. We're going to leave it for right now. That might actually even disappear. Who knows? But you can see Main Street rolls up through here. And I think we're going to work on another area back here. This is kind of an interesting little space. I mean, it's not really interesting looking at it. It's it's kind of bland and terrible. But what I want to do... Let me see. Need to think about how I want to lay this out, because I want to kind of bring this in straight if I can. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. It actually doesn't matter, because this line doesn't really mean anything. It really doesn't. So let's just go back to this tool. Let me just do this. So we'll say this is basically probably how this thing was, wasn't it? That really messed that up. when I, can I get away with it this way? See how it's creating a little... Turn all this on. Okay, this is what I want to do. I think I want a straight section here. What do I want to do? What am I doing? I think that's what I want. I want to keep that angle decent. Okay, so it's going to wind up that way. Yeah, that's a nice, not a bad little curve. So it's going to, that's how we're going to roll. We're going to go roll out that way. And this is probably going to split off. Let's do this view here. Probably going to split off. We've got a lot of space to work with. And I think I was talking about making a natural land feature in here. And what I'm probably going to do is go into my options in the main menu and turn off the cost for soil. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And I said I wasn't going to do a lot of terraforming. But what I really meant was I'm going to try to work with the topography unless I create my own thing. So I think it might be kind of cool to put some low hills in here. Just as kind of a little barrier between these two neighborhoods, like a natural land feature, which the developers respected and forced them to kind of go through or around. So I think that's what we're going to do. But this is going to be the direction we're going to head off in. And if I can remember, I'm going to try to get a couple of things, some cactus. I've got stuff written down. I need to get some cactus and some natural foliage. I keep saying foliage. Trees and whatever from the area that I live in, which looks a lot like this, for our tree brush, because I do want to have the tree brush back. I'm going to get the line tool, which will help me do decorating and things. Also, realistic walking speed is something that I think improves the game. So if you look at this sim, we're at the slowest speed. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous what's happening here. So the realistic walking speed mod does exactly what it says. It makes them appear like they're just walking at a normal speed and not gliding like Superman. And the other thing I'm going to get is a mod called Hide It, so that I can hide the chirper. I can't stand seeing this. We'll hide the natural disasters thing. I hide some other things in the interface that we just don't really need to see. But anyway, we are going to wrap it up here. I just spit. Say it, don't spray it. Let's get me off of the thing here, and we'll do one of these. Hopefully we get some decent shots. There we are. Look at a nice little park we put in there. I like that. How'd you like to live in a house like that close to a park? I'd love it. Boy, I hate it when the camera does that. Anyway, I think it's coming along fairly nicely. Got a nice little neighborhood here, but it's going to be time. We're going to move on. We're going to develop another neighborhood, and we're going to build a little barrier and maybe have some walking paths in between the two, some biking trails. Who knows what we're going to do? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm having a lot of fun with this already. So you guys and gals, take care. I will see you in a future episode. Take care and peace.